Hello everyone, this is a new video series where we are building booking application randomly. So in this video we are going to implement CQRS and Mediator Pattern. We are also going to implement the validation. So this video will be consisted of two parts. So in the first part we are going to implement CQRS, Mediator and validation only for one table. And in the other part, we are going to implement it for the rest of the tables. If you like the video, please subscribe or leave a like, and let's start. So we first need to add the folders in our application layer. We are going to add a new folder called services. Inside this folder, we are going to create subfolders for our entities: apartment, hotel, and catalog. And catalog, as you can see in the domain, we have hotels, catalogs, administration, apartments. We are going to also add the administration part. Like that. So now we need to create the subfolders. But first let's make this not like this. Okay. So now let's start. We need to implement the CQRS and Mediator pattern. So to implement the CQRS pattern, we need to separate the command and the queries. So first we need to create these subfolders. We'll do it in the catalog layer. But as you can see, illustration catalog. If you go to the entities catalog, you see we have these entities. So in here, create new folder, guest type. Okay. And there we create folder called command and queries. Like that. And you will create this for all of these services. Now, for our commands, we have three commands: add, delete, and update. We need to create again separate folders. Add, delete, and update. Like that. Now, we need to create certain classes for this. So, use the Mediator and the CQRS. We need to create command handlers. And we need to create commands. So let's first start by creating commands. So we need to go in the add new class. It will be cool. You can go like create, for example, create guest type request or command. I will use request. So it is easy for you to understand. Okay. We need set as public. Delete this now and okay. Now, as you can see, we have this class, create guest type request. So this will be our command. this needs to inherit iRequest from the mediator. And here you specify the response. What will you return? We will return for now just guest type dot. Here. Or this, like that. It's not, there's errors because of, why is it showing? We will put this down like that. Now it's okay, you don't need a comma here. So now you can specify this, okay. The problem is because we have the folder between guest type and we have our class guest type. Now it's fine. So we need now, what do we get when we are creating this get request, this create type request? So we need to get guest type. Let me change this. This is because inside the application nullable, we will say this to true. Okay. So in our request, we need to send this guest type. Now we need to handle this request. So we need to create a new class. Create guest type handler. Okay, like that. You add it, you make it public. Okay. You need to inherit request handler. iRequest handler. Where here you specify the request. Okay, create guest type request. And here you need to specify the response. It will be guest type. Okay. Here. Now you need to implement interface. You have this handle method. Okay, so now we have our request and we have the cancellation token. So now we need to create the constructor. Okay, what do we need? We need our repository. Okay, you need our repository to be able to create this request. Now, we have repositories here, as you can see. So we will use this base repository now, as you can see. If you go to our handler, we need to import that repository using dependency injection. So we need to import the interface like this. Requires a type of type guest type, like that. So you specify public read-only field I repository, like that. And you specify here repository equal to repository, like that. So now in here, if you go with try catch block, okay, and here we need to return await repository dot add async, and you provide our request. Okay. Let me see, why is this? We need to go with specific start, like that. And if we are not able to add the request, we need to show the response. We will also here use the logger of create test action logger like that. Okay. Log error to create guest type exception utility exception, like that. And you go with throw new. How is our exception called? Let me see. Where is it? Where did we specify it? New rent me exception. You need to provide the code, the message, and the details. So the code will be status codes. Add request. Message. Unable to create guest type details in a way like that. Okay. What class did you use there inside? Let me see. So we have done that. We have used this cast operator to match number. Okay, so we'll see if this works. But for now, this is okay. Now we need to create our controllers. So here we have controllers. We will add folders, catalog, apartment, hotel, and administration. This will all be in the web API. We have some controller predefined. We will delete it. It will probably throw an error or not. We have deleted it here before. So now inside the catalog, we need to add new class. It will be guest type controller. Okay, we have added it. Now we need to inherit. We need to head from controller base. We need to install the packages first. So we need to import MVC. For some reason, it's not. Here it is. I don't know what was wrong with it. So it has imported. Now we need to specify this, that it is API controller, and we need to make a route. Okay. And in here, let's just specify controller. API. Like that. So this will be our route. Now the next thing we should do is let's create. Okay. Public basic task. Okay. What will we return? We'll return guest type. Okay. So we create guest type. Guest type. Okay. Now what we need to do is use the send method for the mediator. So we need to use the constructor. Okay, so we can use dependency injection here, make private read only mediator. Okay. Like this. Mediator.send And now you need to create a new request. New create guest type request like this. This should work. So we have try catch. We can edit here or in service, but we have edited in service, so we will probably do not need it here. Okay. So we need to try it. This works. Just let me specify HTTP post method like that. We need also to, this is going to initialize the empty constructor. We need to specify the guest type like that. Okay, and this should work. Let's try it. For trying it, let's use Postman. Okay, let me start it. So you need to open the Postman and it will be looking like this. I created a new workspace called Rent Me Application. I will create a new collection. I will name it Catalog. And in here, I'm going to add new request. Here. So post request. Okay. The URL, what we need. Let's see. So first we need to start our API. I have started, but I got some errors. We need to fix it. Like this one, the application, it's not true here. You need enable. Unit of work inside project infrastructure. Okay. Let's start again. Let me see here. What do I need? Like that. Guest type. Okay. So we have made this required. Like this, okay. It will have separate foundation, but we have made this required. Like this that's why that it requires Docker, so maybe we need to start Docker. Because we have selected that we will be using Docker to start. But let's just start the application now, because maybe you are not using Docker. So you just need to start to install the Docker desktop. I will make a separate video for what all of this means, how we will be using it, but for now let's go to, we have some error, infrastructure, here is it, Webster config, in here, this should not be left like this. Okay, we'll start it again. Again some error. So we have error here, we have my repository here. We need to change this to repository. So this was a typo. Let's try again to build our application. So now the application has successfully launched. We can see we have Swagger, so we can actually test with Swagger. We do not need actually the Postman. Okay, let's try to use. Okay. Let's see. Guest type mail M description mail execute. It actually worked. Okay, it works. You can see it returned us this ID, name, description. So this works. We have successfully connected CQRS and Mediator Pattern. And you can see we have Swagger this installed, which can help us to easy check. And we actually do not need to use Postman. Okay, now this is, as you can see, this is Docker desktop that is running. You need to install it, and when you click to run, it will automatically build that image and build this container that we can access in these ports. Okay, now what do we have left? We need to implement our validation, so let's try to do that now. Okay, I looked up and we forgot one thing to do, so we did async, we added, but we did not save changes with the unit of work doing this. So we need to go in our create guest type handler in here. Okay, we'll use for guest type. Need unit of work also to unit work. Like that. So we need to do here unit of work comment. Okay, and this will execute this database contact.save changes. So this should be actually async. Or let's say okay. So we need actually to add this cancellation token, and we will make this task because I want to use the how is it called, the async method. So like this. So you need to work task. I'll use this here. And I'll use here the cancellation token. Cancellation token and pass here. It will be like that. Now that's fine. Now here we can use await. Okay. So this is good. This works now. So let's now add the validation. So for the validation, what do we need to do? We need to create a pipeline that will execute our validations before the mediator requests are sent. And we need also to create the validate logic. So let's try it. Inside the application layer, you will create a new folder, validation. Okay, and in here, let's create separate folders. Okay, catalog. Let's say just catalog now. And here I will create, when I create later, I will create also these folders. So in here, I'll create a new class. Create user, create guest type, request, validate. Okay, it will be public. Like that. Now it needs to inherit from abstract validator. Validator needs specified type of create guest type request. Like this. It's okay. Now we need to specify our validation. We add the constructor, and in here we specify our rules. For example, we can use rule for and specify our entity dot guest type dot, for example, name not empty. Maybe not empty. Use empty. And we can also use this with message. Name is required. Like this. We'll use this as a rule. And now we need to add our pipeline to execute this validation, we'll add here a new class, validation pipeline, public. Okay, we will use this inherit from pipeline behavior. Okay. Here is the request and the response that will be added here. The request, the response, the request, the response, like that. And there, the request, the response, like that. So now we need to implement the interface like that. Why is it? I forgot here. Where is Here request is a request of response. Okay, that is similar to that create request. If you here, as you can see, it inherits from iRequest, and iRequest takes the response type. And in here we have that response type. Just it is abstracted here. So what do we need? This handle method. We need to create also the constructor. So we need the validators. Okay, I'm numerable of I validator of type T request. So you can have multiple validators for certain requests. Private readme one. T request. Why was it T response? Okay. Now we need to add the validation. We need first to get the context is equal to new validation context of the request. And show our request that is getting to this pipeline. Okay, we need now to get all the errors is equal to validators dot select validator validate context. Now select many. Okay, result dot errors like that, and dot where That's well, and we need to get a list. Okay, so what does this do? So here we validate all. We validate the context. We get all the errors that are flattened inside single array, and we check that we return only errors that are not null. This means that there are errors, and we return the list. And now we'll go if errors.any, we do something, we throw new validation exception. Errors. This is missing. Okay. And return await next. Okay. And that's it. We need now to register this pipeline inside the dependency injection. In here. So here we register the assemblies for the validator. We'll do here, or we can do here is add transient type of pipeline behavior class response type of validation. Why it's not showing? Is this application layer? Yes, it is. Is it public? Validation pipeline. Why does it like that? Okay, we have registered it. Now we need also to add the validator. Add validators from assembly containing. We need this one actually. Here we create test type request that we have added it. Now, what do we also need? We need to handle that exception that it threw. Where in our middleware here. Okay. Else if exception is validated. Validation exception. Validation exception. This will be status code 400. Header request. Okay. Error. I will copy this. Okay. We'll paste this. Header request. For the message, we will use message. Here we will use data. Okay. We'll use here value. Let me see. We will add in the detail, we will add the data field. Data. It will be my dictionary. What is it here? Data. Okay, so we have added data here inside the new constructor. Like this. Now in the error handling middleware, we have this validation error where we pass the data. And here we say that let's try now to do this start without debugging to see if the application will build. Okay, the application was built. Let's open Swagger. Let's try it out. Name. Okay, it's okay. One or more validation errors occurred. the name field is required. So our validation is working. Responsibility type, title, state of service. So this shows the custom errors. So you cannot catch these errors here. Let's try to catch exception like this. This, okay, delete this, catch validation, catch exception. Like that. Okay, let's try to build that now. Let's see if this will work. Okay, let's try it out. String again, did not catch. We are just going to let it stay there. We will not add these server details, we will let it stay as the validation exception. And this will stay like that. Just it is a problem when it is catching, it is not able to catch the exception. So that will be it, guys. This is the CQRS, Mediator, and the validation packages. We have implemented all of this. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you enjoyed and learned something, please subscribe and like the video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.